Hi, people. Over the past 5 years, our lives have been consumed by Yellowstone, a show that literally rewrites the rules of the Western genre. Watching the modernized version of the country lifestyle has something that's unparalleled in any other genre of TV, and we highly appreciate it. But beyond that, Yellowstone shines through its unique characters that are on par with the Game of Thrones ones in terms of their morally gray stance. Let's take John Dutton, the patriarch of the Dutton family that owns the Yellowstone Ranch. John seems like a great man at first, as he fits all of our preconceptions regarding a successful, quintessential good man. He is middle-aged, charismatic, good-looking, notably wealthy, and has a family. What else can we want from a good man, right? Well, this is only the tip of the iceberg, though. As we get to know John better, we notice that all these qualities are visibly strong in him, but they are sometimes too strong to the point that they cause him to do bad things. For instance, he is too obsessed with his ranch and family that he notices no boundaries when it comes to protecting them and their rights. So he doesn't hesitate to kill, hurt, or even take over sometimes, as long as it serves his family and the ranch. Similar qualities are valid for every single character of Yellowstone. Even Casey, the handsome, good-hearted son of John, doesn't have any hesitation in getting into questionable actions when it comes to preserving his and his family's lifestyle. In Dutton's minds, they're the ones on the good side, and wherever they stand means that everyone should stand by that side. Thus, everyone else is an enemy and even disposable depending on the situation. Since John is the patriarch of the family and basically the boss of everything, he is usually regarded as the leading actor in the series. The fact that he is portrayed by the legendary actor Kevin Costner also contributes to this fact, as he owns any room he enters and the rest seem like all side characters. That being said, over the past couple of seasons, we observe a shift when it comes to the leading actor position of Yellowstone. Don't get us wrong, John is still very much at the central front of everything. And yet, his impact on the events of the Yellowstone universe is heavily overshadowed by Beth's actions. Beth, the only daughter of John, is arguably one of the best characters that were ever written on the screen. Beth is the definition of an unhinged woman who is unpredictable, strong, fearless, and a sociopath enough to scare you off at all times. Whatever she does changes the route of Yellowstone immediately, and we sometimes struggle to follow her through. That's to say, her influence on the show is undeniable, and we might even call her the very central figure of the Yellowstone saga. And yet, this doesn't change the fact that the ending is near for Beth, and we might just have a glimpse of how will she die in episode 4 of Yellowstone Season 5. Beth's character arc has a lot of stables. From her romantic relationship with Rip to being a true businesswoman with a great analytical mind, she has a lot of characteristics. Perhaps the most relevant part of her arc in relation to the plot of Yellowstone, though, is the fact that she hates Jamie. She hates Jamie so much that it often feels like she has always hated Jamie for the sake of hating Jamie alone. Well, both of these are wrong. In fact, she was quite fond of Jamie as a brother when they were both children. Perhaps that's why she hurt the way she hurt when Jamie has done the worst thing that has ever happened to her. One day, Beth, who was a teenager at the time, got pregnant by Rip. Being too young to be a mom, she decided to have an abortion and went to Jamie so that he can help her. So Jamie took her to a clinic, which was the worst decision he has ever taken. He failed to inform Beth that the abortion will cause her to never have a child again and let her proceed with the operation. That's to say, because of the botched operation, Beth will never have a child again, which is something she blames Jamie for. Her grudge even doubled when she saw Jamie choosing his biological father over the Duttons, to the point that she forced Jamie to kill his biological father. Now we are at a point where Jamie is basically a slave to Beth with no right to say anything, as Beth cannot get enough of her revenge. In episode 4, Beth discovered something new that upset her even more. She learned that Jamie has a son. She immediately went crazy, as she couldn't believe she cannot have a child while Jamie, who in her opinion deserves nothing, has a son. She vowed to take that boy from Jamie and let Jamie know of it. Jamie apologized a million times, but they had no impact on Beth. So Beth left the car that the two were in, leaving Jamie alone with his nervous breakdown. At that point, Jamie's anger reached a level that we have never seen before. He got so mad that for a second, he thought about killing Beth by hitting her with a car. In the last second, though, he skipped her through. For a slight second, we get the glimpse of concern in Beth's eyes, realizing for the first time that Jamie has the power to hurt or even kill her. Now, many believe that this was a foreshadowing of Beth's ultimate end, as she will likely be killed by Jamie in the end. In fact, some even believe that this death might come as soon as the end of Yellowstone Season 5. We believe Yellowstone Season 5 is bound to end with the death of a Dutton, and we believe Beth has a big chance of being that Dutton. Would Taylor Sheridan, the creator of the show, take such a bold decision and kill the leading figure of his show in such a way? We are not sure, but if he does, we believe it would be one of the most charismatic moves in TV history. What are your thoughts on Beth? Do you think Jamie has the guts to kill her off? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.